Okay. Let's see how people are doing out there in the Rex world. See if people are doing okay. Say hello to the good folks. The good folks. Sound a little notification here. Do. Skibbity boo. A womp pump 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 pump. Purple Fox, hello, welcome in. Rex the dog is here. Rex the dog is right here. Hello, good people. Hope we are all doing okay and well today, wherever you may be, wherever you may happen to be. We are here in sunny Spain. As usual, we are broadcasting from Madrid. We are broadcasting from Madrid to you. We are hanging out with the good people. We're going to be on GameMaker Studio for a bit. It's my Saturdays where I try to do a little bit of learning. And then we're going to be rocking on probably Mugenics. We're probably going to hop on Mugenics. You got woken up by your dog from Thunder. Thunder! Thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be getting up to today. I hope everybody's doing well out there. In Rex world, wherever you may happen to be. I'm just reading something here. Hundreds of travelers stranded in Madrid, Barajas, Barcelona, Malaga, and Palma de Mallorca airports in Spain as 460 flights are delayed and 15 cancelled, disrupting Iberia, Vueling, Air Europa, and more across regional airports. Why? What happened? 208 delayed flights, 13 cancellations. That's wild. Why did that happen? Quick Dress is saying that operational issues relate to air traffic control and high demand for flights during the busy summer season. Contributing factors. But why is that happening now? It's not summer. Don't blame the dog. Never blame the dog. It's not the dog's fault. You can't blame the stuff on the dog. The dog is your friend, okay? You gotta remember this. What are dogs? Dogs are man's best friends. Do not blame things on the dog. The dog is to be trusted. The dog is friend. You know? Man's best friend. Man's best friend is the dog. Love the dog, okay? But yeah, we're hanging out here today. We are hanging out here today. We are vibing out here today. In the Rex world. And as I said, we're going to be hopping on GameMaker. So let's maybe get things rocking and rolling. Let's maybe get things underway over there. So I'm going to switch over my screen to this. Aha! There we go. Cool. And hopefully you can hear me okay. I do actually want to switch this bad boy over to this microphone. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. So, back to makering games. Where I left things off last time is what I'm trying to do today is I'm trying to make this little purple guy an enemy. So he moves around at the moment, which is good. So the pink things give us points, the blue things kill us, the purple guy is an enemy. I would like to add on to the purple guy, I would like the purple guy to be able to kill us. But I'd also like the purple guy to be able to like traverse and jump back up. But I'm not super sure how we're gonna achieve that. So we're gonna have to do, as usual, we're gonna have to do a little bit of learning. Learning! I am learning! I am learning. So, let's see what we can cook up. Let's see what we can achieve here today. Let's see what we can achieve here today. So, enemy AI in GAMEMAKER code. Uh-huh. Oh, so we can. Okay, so I'm reading. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Create object for enemy, add create event code, behold, insecration. Okay, are these like heal the enemy? Yeah, these are like things which I can define in. So I can have like run towards my character. I'm trying to research a couple of. I might actually make just like a full-on new room. So I'd like it to be able to like jump over those. Maybe that's a bit too complex for like the right here and now. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna create a room. I'm gonna call this test room. Asher, hello, Toxic. Hello. Hope you are doing good. Saturday morning today. On Saturdays, I don't know if you've been here for a Saturday yet, but on Saturdays I hop onto GAMEMAKER, and I am not a. It is something I am. Can I speak today? Can I speak today? You think you've been around? Yeah, I think you have too. I'm not experienced in any of these things. Like, this is really just me playing. This is really me just like trying to work things out, trying to learn something. So yeah, that's what we're kind of been getting up to here. That's what we're trying to get up to here. But every time I go on this, I have to try and reacquaint myself with a few different things, you know? I do not know how to say your username, dude. That is a lot of J's and Y's and G's and Z's, and I see Sue at the end. I do see Sue at the end of that. But I will say that is a lot of Test room here. I don't think this is going to place them where I want to place them. Oh, I need to go in the instance, of course. Yeah, because do I have all the rest of them set to, like... Oh, I do, right? Wait a sec. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, test room. Did I seriously not change that? I felt I just changed that like 2 seconds ago. I guess not. Hey, stop opening all these. Okay, so I can put the enemy in here. And I want to change like my room order. Ah, it's over here. So let's put test room at the top. Let's hit play. See what we can do. See what we can cook up. Okay, I don't know why I made the room so small. Your username was red before. Okay, and now it's like a bunch of stuff that you've written. Interesting. Oh, because there was a lot of... Oh, right. So this is something interesting that I've done. Is... There's, a lot of how the room is created is determined by the player object. That's maybe not the move to do. Okay, so we got me, and we've got this roaming enemy. Cool. So he just moves backwards and forwards like that. I want to put like a collision on them. So I'm going to go back to step here. And if place meeting is O enemy, room restart. Okay, so I've got, he kills me. If he touches me, he kills me. Cool. Cool. Alright, so, that's nice. I want to expand on that a little bit more. I want to expand on that a little bit more. I like if I could get him to like idle and chase, that would be pretty cool. So I might make like a new special enemy to chest that on. Create sprite. I'm gonna call this Chaser. I was gonna call it Stalker, but like I feel that would sound really weird. 15 by 15, that's what I had these set at. Okay, pixel. Properties. Size 15 by 15. Apply, and then I gotta pick like a crazy color, which I haven't used yet. So if he's a purple, I could just make him like a... screw it, let's make him the pink. Why the hell not? Okay. So we're gonna create new object chaser. We're gonna attach to that this. Cool. We're gonna go back to my test room. I'm gonna pull him away. I'm gonna drop the chaser in. Oh, I know what's happening there. I just need to think about how you fix that. No, how did I do that? It's like lock in the center kind of thing. Poop. Ah, here we go. Middle center. Go back to room. Close all these. Not too many of these open. Test room. Take you away. Put you back. Perfect. Okay. And do you run? Just started Fireball. Just started in. So I'm gonna make a different type of enemy here that that has like simple AI that like chases us. Because I was reading something about that, so we're gonna see if we can implement. So we're gonna give him a state that we're gonna call. What have I done here? Why can't I see that very well? Hello, INP. Why can't I? Why can't I type? Okay. Oh, because that's in like the visual language. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna give this guy something called chase. Chase equals false. I'm gonna add a step on here. Okay, so what was I reading about here? Yeah, we're learning about like game programming and stuff like that. I'm trying to hop on at least once a week to mess around with this stuff. Okay, the thing I'm reading about, they're giving it different states. So we've got a chase, false. Okay, so we need like a run state. So maybe let's call that run. If run equals true, let's have him move towards object player. Okay, X, Y, and speed. So can I call that object player X? Or is it like dot X? Object player X? And object player Y? Let's speed, let's call it 0.2. Because that's what the ESP is, right? I'm gonna actually set run to true. Just so we can like see if that's operating as intended. So it should, in theory, failed. It's clearly this. It's all jargon to me as well. I don't think that's right either. I don't know how you write in, like, that's not gonna work. Of course that's not gonna work. So these, I need these X and Y like, can I just put O player? O player? Oh, is that going to take that as both two arguments? Is that going to take that as both two arguments? Is it going to recognize O player as an X and a Y? Okay, so I want to... We were playing Counter-Strike yesterday. Does it still say Counter-Strike in the title? It shouldn't, sure, should it? If it does, I haven't updated the titles. No, I have updated titles. We were playing Counter-Strike yesterday. Oh, player X should be blue. Oh, it's trying to... Yeah, it's trying to make a... Right, yeah. Well, it's white now. It's white now. So is it maybe instead of move towards point, is there like a move towards... Yeah, there is. There's move and collide. That seems to have a lot of stuff there. I feel this move towards point makes sense in my head. How to define X and Y of a player's location in GameMaker? So I should be able to do it with dot. O player dot X. O player. I tried that. Dot Y. And then ESP is definitely speed, right? Sp. And I'll click the procedure. Like, I don't, like, O player dot x pause. It doesn't look like anything. Like, that shouldn't be blue, should it? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to look it up. It's just like, it's hard to find these things, you know what I mean? Yeah. I just start Googling stuff, but there's not really, like, you know, any sort of, like, big centralized place for all these things, you know what I mean? At least, I mean, not that I've found. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's, like, a resource, but I mean, to be fair, I would have thought that, the dude would have, that helpful dude from the other, week would have mentioned it, maybe. I do have him on Discord, to be fair. Then there's seriously not like a move towards object. No, it's coming in. GameMaker. Move a certain object towards another. Oh, did he get the gift sub? I'm seeing it somewhere else being like... What's the green mean? Can't remember what green means. Can't remember anything. This ain't gonna work, is it? It's not gonna work. Does it? Does green mean I'm doing something right? I keep losing the here we go. Does it? Okay, now they're green. Okay, I swear I had those in before, and... So maybe the SP thing was wrong. Misassociated closing brace. Oh my god, you're kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, okay. It's because I just didn't close that bracket. If this works, I'm gonna be happy. Oh, that's gonna work. Yes, I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. It's because I didn't close a bracket. Okay, this guy chases me. He's just ungodly fast. He's just ungodly fast. So if I, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen Goat yet. I'm gonna see it next week with Arisu. I'm gonna go see it. Oh my god, because it's, yeah, like, that made sense to me. I was like, why the hell is this not working? It's like, oh my god, we didn't close a freaking bracket. Honestly, though, that's a better problem to be having. Okay, he walks very slow, but he does chase me. Wait, so he can go into space. He can, like... Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so... We've got the chasing, which I like, but I want to have the chasing at like a range. So my idea is like right now he's just chasing it all. That's kind of goofy. The Y. I guess it can be a ghost. I guess it can be like, you know, like a boo. Oh, but then it's gonna make it really hard to jump over it. We'll figure that out. What I want to do at the moment. Because obviously there's infinite things that can be tweaked. There's infinite things that can be worked on, you know. The thing I want to work on is I want to give it like an idle state. Well, no, I don't want to give it an idle state. I want to make the run true to be triggered. Right? So we're going to go back into here and we're going to do run equals false. So he's going to spawn with not running. But if it's true, he moves towards the frickin' dude. Okay, so we're gonna have chase equals false as well. Okay. So if chase, let's think this true. Okay, so no. If run equals true and chase equals false and what is it? Distance to object. Oh, you think? That probably makes sense, right? Yeah, typing in little things. I'm just making a little object, kind of a little enemy to chase us. Object would be O player. Is, I don't know, less than 60. Wait, no. If run equals false. Then wait, I'm gonna have to put like a timer here, aren't I? So let me kind of map out how this is gonna work. Right, so it has a run. Makes us follow player. I'm gonna chase. Yeah, because I think I am. Yeah, because I probably just need one, right? Because they're just gonna be the same thing. Yeah, they're just the same. They're just the same thing. Oops. How did I do that? Okay. Then cool. Cool. If run equals true and distance to object is greater than 80, then run equals false. Unexpected then. Oh, it doesn't like then. Do I just not need then? Is it just like... Because they don't seem like linked. Oh, is this what I do this? That's then, right? Is doing this, I think. I think it is because I think each of my characters is 15 wide. My characters are like 15 in their width, so I think I can, but we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh. No! I'm not using underscores. Yeah, but I think that's pixels. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I think I'm right, but if I'm not, I'll change it. Okay, you must be right. I assumed these like game units because like what it is like, you know, like the player object creates a window of like 1280 by 720, and I don't know, I just thought those numbers like, yeah, because I've got 180 by 180, so I assumed that was pixels. I guess not. Let's just do width 600. And we can put them all the way over there. And surely that's sufficient. I would hope. Oopsie daisy. I don't like computers. I don't think computers are fun. Okay, let's put you all the way over here. Put you way over there. Way over there. Oh, it's still... He's still coming. All right, okay, let's just reduce those freaking numbers then. I honestly don't love computers. I'm a bit of a Luddite. Like I don't really like having to like, which is, I mean, no, we'll learn to love it. We'll learn to love it. But my point is, it's like I don't like going into settings. I don't like, you know what I mean. I honestly, I'm not super comfortable using like a keyboard and mouse. I think I need one of those, you know, those like frickin' those mouse pads where they got the big silicon like cushion for your wrist. Because I'm gonna be honest, like I was just like moving my mouse and stuff. I'm like, oh, my wrist hurts. You know what I mean? Like all those sorts of things. Rex Samantha channel is rating for almost every day at a time. Why is that? What about that? Why are we saying this? I don't understand the relevance. What about that? Okay, what are we doing here? Come on. Come on, baby. Okay, I don't understand a pixel. I do not freaking understand a pixel. I think it fits in the person of not being in love with computers. Yeah, I mean, no, I think I'm like that meme of like, you know, like when like the engineers like they don't want like smart devices in their home. I think I'm like that. You know what I mean? You know, where they're like they don't want to put like Amazon Alexa in their house. I think I'm like that. Have I got my bigger and smaller the wrong way around? No, honestly, toxic. I think the real deal is like I don't. Like there's a lot of time I've like spent not using computers, in ways that other people do, and so I generally like I find like I'm fighting the steering wheel. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I used to understand how computers work. Or, you know, I used to know enough for what I was doing. But I don't like fundamentally like, or maybe I'm looking for too much knowledge and maybe it doesn't matter. But like, I feel like I don't know how my operating system works. I feel I don't know how devices communicate with each other. If there's like a problem, I don't know enough to like even know what the problem is. Like and so I'm in that kind of like space of like a lot of ignorance where I don't really know, and I don't. The only people I know who really like computers are like really far gone, and are like, you know, they're these people who have like they collect ThinkPads for some reason, because like that's like a thing, I don't know, and they have like those flippers, you know, like the flipper device, and all these things, and they're so far gone that they lack the ability to communicate any of that to anybody who's not even like close to that level. So when I saw, it's kind of like when I was talking about League the other day, and like, so when like I'm talking to them about like, oh hey, what's this mean, or what's this do, or what's that about, they don't like communicate that information in like a digestible manner that I can understand. And yeah, so I'm confused to what they're talking about, and you know, the advice that they give me is like, you know, like it's like go learn some basic C++ or something, and I'm like, I don't think that's the starting. Like, I know enough to know that's probably not the starting point for me. Just asking how does my operating system kind of work, you know what I mean, and like what's this and what are common problems and what are common solutions and you know all that kind of stuff. I don't know. So I feel I'm not in, and I haven't created for myself because everything's like our own creation, our own doing. I don't feel like I've created an environment for myself where I can easily learn things about. You're not causing mental pain. It's okay. You're not causing mental pain at all. You're not causing mental pain at all. Don't worry. But yeah, so I is this meant to be like a double end? Is that what it is? Ah. We might have achieved something. We've achieved nothing. Alright. Let's go back to my numbers I respected before. I'm gonna be honest, I still kind of respect those numbers. Argathi the Dragon, hello. You can start coming towards me? You can start coming towards me? You can start coming towards me? Hey! Can I run you? Because I should be able to make you stop. Okay, well let's make that like, I don't know, 20. If run equals true and this object is greater than 20, run equals false. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I would say that like I don't like not understanding things. I don't like not understanding the computer. I'd like to understand the computer. Now that doesn't work. Why not put the chase code into an if under 80 block? My brain's having a hard time understanding that simple sentence. Oh, because these contradict each other. Dude, I'm gonna take this out. I still don't really get it. I still don't really understand. Okay. So now I need to have the thing to make it turn off. My dears don't even check user and if distance and chase code. Right. Well, I mean, I think that's what I'm trying to do. I'm sorry, my brain's not like... is greater than... Oh, poop in the butt. Try that. Starts to chase me. I get far enough away. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, I like that. I like that fireball, but again, that's like a whole... That becomes like a whole other thing. You know, that becomes a stop what I'm doing right now and then learn how to you know, display the distance between two things. Like, it sounds useful, but it's like, but it's a whole other thing. That's the problem with it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I don't want it to follow it in the Y. Can I just like... Can I just call that Y? And it just like doesn't care. Probably not, right? Oh. Ah, it does. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay, I need to be quick enough that I can jump over that though, don't I? So let's move him to like 0.3. Let's go to player. Let's go to step. Let's make it so if we meet enemy chaser, we die. Oh. Okay, he's impossible to jump over. Alright, so... Yeah, I can't... Yeah, to be honest, I could just make him smaller, right? You're right, as in... No. Oh shit. Oh, okay, that's okay. Okay, I'll deal with that for now. I'll deal with that later. Like that's fine for now. But I need to give him gravity to the floor. Okay, I can't. It is possible to jump over it. Okay. Okay. So... We're getting somewhere. I just need... Now, I want to give it gravity to the floor. Cool. All right. And we can make that bigger. I want to give it gravity to the floor, and then the next big issue is I want to give it that like collision thing that calculates all the little gradients so it can go down like stairs and stuff like that. I think something that's going to give me like a real big issue though is making it go like upstairs. Oops. Is I think making it like travel up is going to be... That's going to be like a whole ass thing. That's going to be like a whole ass thing. Is trying to get this thing to travel up. But okay, so how did I do that here? It was... Yeah, it was because we gave it like an X speed and a Y speed, wasn't it? Now I don't know if that's gonna cause issues, but we'll find out. No. You're in the wrong place, baby. You're in the wrong place. Oh no, because we needed that whole thing, that whole string, which actually defined what it was, wasn't it? Move and collide. XPOs, yeah, this. Cool. Perfect. Now it's got gravity. Okay, that's great. Now it's got gravity, and it should also be able to traverse stairs. So if I was to do this, it should be... This is gonna bring me to my next problem, which is a problem I felt I had at the start, and I wasn't sure how to solve it. Can I like select multiple things and like drag them? No, that's annoying. Okay, so like you should hop down that like block when he's stalking me. The problem is I don't know how to make him go up. So I should be able to jump over him. Whoops, or not. And then if I go down here, he should also... Oh, that was goofy. Yeah, where'd he go? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like I'm gone. Stares on staring. Okay, so hopefully he won't just like clip through existence. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So my next thing that I want to be able to do is I want to... Oh, he just exists down there now. Is I want him to be able to climb back up. He must exist in the bottom there. That's goofy. Okay, I need him to like climb back up. That's gonna be like a whole ass other thing. That is gonna be like a whole ass other thing. He needs to work on leg day for sure. Needs to work on leg day. Coding enemies to jump situationally. Oh yeah, this looks kind of complicated. This be looking involved. This might not be the next step because I'm trying to think what I need to happen here. I need it to be like if player is like above brackets -y chaser jumps. That's what I need to happen. That's my kind of thing. All right, let me go PP real quick, and I'll be back in just a second. I need a quick PP. I need a PP.
Jackson_werewolf raided my stream with 60 viewers.
Holy moly! Holy guacamole! Holy moly! Holy moly! What the poop? We got people coming in here, dude. Let me put the fursuit on to welcome in the folks. Welcome in the people, the good people, into the Rex, the dog dimension. Hello there. My name is Rex the dog. Woof woof woof, bark bark bark, etc etc. Welcome into the Planet Rex. Welcome into Planet Rex. Thank you for the follow, dude. Let's
MTF 1920 is now following.
Thank you for the follow, and thank you, dude. Thank you for raiding in here. That goes freaking crazy. It goes actually crazy. It's alright. It is very appreciated, dude. I don't think I've ever had more than like 20 people on this stream at the same time. So for a bunch of people to like raid in here is pretty nuts. Is pretty what's they called? Pretty Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, man. Pretty Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, but thank you. So thank you for coming to hang out. I assume this is a bunch of people who've never stopped by the Rex dimension before. have never been in Zone Rex before, but I exist. Let's get the polls out. You think you're ovulating again? Uh-oh. That sounds intense. That sounds freaking intense. I can't relate. But yeah, I'm Rex the dog. I stream here most days of the week at around this time. So if you happen to be on Twitch Punto TV at this time of the day, we're usually hanging out here. We're usually doing different things. I am a British boy. I am a boy who comes from originates from the north of England. That is my homeland. That's where I come from. But I've been living here in sunny Spain. Aquí en España hace 6-7 años. I've been here for a while. I've been here in Spain for over half a decade. So that is the blinding lights that exist behind you. That is the blinding lights which are coming in here from in the wonderful world of Spain. In the wonderful world of Spain. Golden Retriever is my doggy breed. Is my doggy breed we've got on the go here. Is we got the whole Golden Retriever thing happening. And what do we do here? We hang out. We hang out, man. Classic generic furry variety streamer schlop. You know what I mean? That's what's that's what's happening over here. That's what's happening over here. But thank you for stopping by. What were you guys doing on the other side of the raid? What were you guys getting your butts up to today? I was just winding down my my game makering session. I have aspirations, man. I am like an aspirational boy. I'm always interested in trying new things and stuff like that. I'm always interested in trying new things, and I've been trying to make a habit of hopping on GameMaker like once a week to kind of learn something new. I am not a computer boy though. I'm not a computer boy. That is not my forte. That is not my forte at all. So it's definitely something new for me. But I'm vibing with it. But yeah, we hang out here a lot. We do stuff in Fursuit. We play games. We cook. We draw sometimes. All that kind of vibe. It's a good time. But no, dude, it's kind of, this is the world of the wee boy. The world of the wee boy. The world of the wee streamer. When you get a raid of that many people stopping by, it is unknown to me. that is a first. That is a freaking first. You work in IT in the inner city hospital. Let's freaking go. Salute to you. Salute to you for being a part of the hospital infrastructure. Important, man. Important. Keep us alive. Keep us ticking. Keep us alive. I do. My world of work is kind of a bit bizarre. I mainly work as a carpenter. I primarily work in carpentry at the moment. The things I enjoy doing the most, the things I kind of vibe with doing the most are freaking skibbity boop boop bap. Making guitars. Making guitars is kind of the thing that interests me most. The lack of cable management upsets me, but I can't do anything. Dude, you want to freak out? You want to get upset? You want to get upset by cable management? Let's go, baby. How's this for you? How's this? Back there is crazy as well. Back there is freaking crazy as well. But if you want to freak out with cable management, welcome to Planet Rex, dude. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. If you want to freak out over cable management, there is some nasty, messy cable stuff in the Rex world. That said, it has been slightly improved in the past days. It has been slightly improved in the last days because I finally entered the world of wireless headset. So I finally got a headset which is wireless, and that's been a great improvement because like I hang out here on like the PC and the laptop when we're doing computery things, but most of the times when we're streaming, I'm over there in the other room when we're like playing games or whatever the hell. Do you know what I mean? And I would have my headset like on a giant ass cable that runs through here into the other room. And then all the cables coming back from the TV to go back into here for the capture card and all that, so kind of nonsense. Imagine that in a server room with miles of cables. That sounds intense. Yeah, that sounds intense. I was literally just discussing before how I am not a computer dude. I am not a computer dude, and I feel that I've missed. I feel that like my education and my confidence and I barely know what my operating system's doing. Do you know what I mean? I'd probably frustrate you to no end. I'd probably frustrate you on no end. Lizzie, how's it going? What up? I would probably frustrate you to no end. We have a hammer with hard reset laser engraved. That's pretty. I kind of like that. That's kind of sick, to be honest. that's fun vibes. the hard reset hammer. Let's go, baby. that's actually pretty cool. I might steal that idea for like obviously not the same thing, because I'm not like dealing with servers, etc. But I might deal with something kind of saying. Sometimes the only fix is mild violence. I mean, I can feel it. I can get you. I can see that. I can see that being a thing. I can definitely see that being a thing. I can definitely see that being a thing. But yeah, I got like I was talking about this before you guys came in. I do know people who work in what's it? Maybe you can tell me this, dude, and maybe you are this. Maybe you can tell me this. Cybersec. What the hell is cybersec? What is up with cybersec? It seems like every male furry in Spain is like they haven't their like their bios and their names and whatever. They're all like, we're cybersec. And it's like cybersecurity, right? But like what do those guys do? What do they even do? I don't know what these guys do. But it seems like every furry who exists in Spain of my sort of like age and whatever, they all seem to be cybersec IT furries. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. And I asked them, and they say something really fast with a bunch of technical words, which Spanish is my second language as well. So if they're gonna use like specialized words and stuff like that, it's like, dude, I'm not like, can we reduce this to my level, please? Involves protecting networks, devices, and data from unauthorized access, malicious software, and digital attacks. So what do they do on like a day-to-day? Like what is like that's what I'm kind of curious about. It's like what is Mr. Cybersec like doing on a day-to-day basis? Like that's why I'm not sure. I mean, probably depends on the scale of the company they're working for, right? I'm guessing. There's a possibility of that now. But yeah, worlds I'm curious about, but unable to penetrate, unable to understand. And then I'm out there like dealing with machines. Well, I guess computers are machines too, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. All right, I'm gonna change things up here real quick. Could change this up things real quick. But yeah, again, welcome to all these people lurking around. Because the lurker number has has increased dramatically. I'm gonna have to message Jackson Werewolf later because, dude, I don't even follow this dude. You also rated, yeah, I was about to say, Jackson, I don't even follow you, and you're here rating me. But I appreciate the stopping by. It's usually me. Like, I'm not complaining. We have a bunch of super chill people who hang out here on the reg. Hang out here regularly with Rex the dog. And then just when a bunch of people, when I was taking a pee, when I was going for a pee, when I was taking a piss, I hear the notification thing barking in the other room. That like there's a raid of like 60 people, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I'm like, what the hell's going on here? But dude, thank you for stopping by. I'm just yapping away to the people who've come to drop in with here. We've had to deal with the Discord bot. You're Mr. Cybersec then, dealing with the Discord bot attack. You're a frickin' Mr. Cybersecurity. That's exactly what I was just yapping on about. I was yapping on about how technologically illiterate I am. You know? How technologically illiterate I am. Depends on the company. It could be a watchdog. Watchdog. Like, watching a watchdog. Could I be a watchdog? Would I be a good cyber security watchdog? I think I would be good. I've done like security before. I've done like security before. You know, or I've been like physical force security. But maybe I should graduate to like watchdog security. Maybe this is what I need to do. It seems like there's a market for it. You know, Jackson can hire me. now they can hire me to do this. Scanning network devices remotely, repairing backend code, controlling what comes in and out, and see what goes back and forth over the site and Honestly, I mean, I don't know the specifics of this. I don't know the specifics of cybersecurity. I don't know the specifics of this. But that to me, that there, like analyzing the attacks and stuff, it sounds to me like a mini game, part of like a game which like I don't enjoy. Do you know what I mean? Like and it's like I don't know if you played like the new Spider-Man games. Like this is just like an example, but like those new Spider-Man games, like occasionally you have to do like little mini games on the computer as like Peter Parker, where you're like hacking things, or he's like decoding a genome, and you have to like match sine waves or like chromosomes together, and it's just like crap to like pad out the game because it's quicker to develop that than like swinging around as Spider-Man. That's what that feels like to me. Or like the freaking thing, I was playing that Zenless Zone Zero for a bit, and you were like a little hexagon. You moved around a grid, and you ran away from the viruses. Yeah, I could be a watchdog, no? I could be a watchdog. I'm tough. I'm badass. I could do that. Dude, I was telling this on stream yesterday. I was defending a blind man yesterday. There was a blind dude getting pushed around in the street, man. It was crazy. It was crazy, dude. Right, so I was walking up the street, right? I live in Madrid, by the way. So context, this is happening in Madrid. These are all Spanish people. You know, it's all very European. You know? It's all European. And where I'm walking up the street, there's a blind guy coming towards us, okay? Like full on, like, you know, Stevie Wonder, Matt Murdock, you know, he's got the stick and everything. He's coming towards us. Walking in front of me is a dude, one little dog over here, one some like little Chihuahua rat ass little dog over here. Over on this side, he has a bigger dog. Bigger dog's like, you know, walking alongside him, right? You know, understands what he's doing, yada yada. Little dog here is going kind of crazy. He's running around. And I see the little dog is kind of, you know, they're both leashed, obviously. They're both on their leads. And I see the little dog's kind of going like, you know, all over the place. And I'm like, this is going to like, This is going to collide with the blind dude who's not going to be able to see the dog because the blind dude is blind. So I say to the guy, I'm like, oh, like, be careful, you know, like, because of, like, what's happening here. But he's just playing on his phone. The little dog ends up, like, wrapping around the blind guy, like, with his lead. The blind guy has no idea what's going on. So he's, like, you know, kind of shocked, distraught, confused, whatever. Right? The dog walker is taking way too long to react. He's basically just playing on his phone. So I pick up the dog, right? I'm not like aggressive or anything. It's just a little chihuahua thing. I pick up the dog to unwrap it so the blind guy can start like moving again or whatever. The dude then is suddenly like not looking at his phone. He starts pushing the blind guy, like, which is crazy reaction to me. And then so I start, you know, getting into it with the dog walker. And then the police happen to be just around the corner. And then they're like, what's happening? They're like, to me, why are you messing with this guy? And they ask the blind guy, and the blind guy's like, I didn't see anything. Because, of course, the blind guy didn't see anything because he's blind. And then the police start giving me a hard time because I don't have my ID. You want to carry your ID ever in Spain, but I was just going to the gym, and I don't usually take my ID to the gym because I just take my water bottle and my towel. And it was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing. So that's me being a good watchdog. You know? You know what I'm saying? It's not cyber, whatever. Most of the time I'm just watching Twitch streams while waiting for an alert or some tech illiterate person. Me! To ask me a question. Yeah, I know, it's like, I love that as well. I thought he was like, I didn't see anything. I really like that. Also, fun fact, I control what sites are banned on our DNS. What have you banned? What are you banning? What are you banning? Is there anything that you've banned just because you don't like it? Is there anything you've banned out of like an abuse of power? Of just like, I don't like this, so I'm gonna ban it. Like, is there anything where you've just like abused power and you've just banned it? You get fired. Yeah, but is anybody gonna know? Is anybody gonna know? Because like I've been in situations where like I've worked for companies and we've had like full on like, you know, IT departments who like, and I think like good for them, like more power to them, who've just been like a law unto themselves. Like the higher ups clearly know how nothing works, so they're just like, yeah, I think we're gonna need this. Like I think we're gonna need like a 3D printer, you know, and they just be like sat in that room 3D printing like Warhammer miniatures and like dice towers for the Dungeons and Dragons games and stuff, and like, you know, like because no one knew what the hell was going on, and you could tell like. I do think sometimes in like organizations, whether it's like a maintenance thing or whether it's like an IT thing, sometimes you as the individual could solve the problem, but there's so many like firewalls and safety things in places that you can't. Do you know what I mean? Like if I work in a place and there's like a broken window or broken whatever, like I could fix that, but it's just like, you know, like I can't. You know, there's like procedures and whatever and like crap around it, and sometimes it's the same with IT. You know, like I could maybe like, you know, fix this or change this, but the infrastructure and the protocols like don't allow it to like happen, you know? Are you not safe for work sites? Well, yeah, because they're not safe for work. If you're at work, you need things which are safe for work. Internet for guests as well, and social media on work devices. What about LinkedIn? Can we go on LinkedIn at work? Does LinkedIn count as... does LinkedIn count as social media? That becomes the question here now. Does LinkedIn? Do they still have? Is it still you press like? Isn't it like Windows key and L, and it like automatically takes you to LinkedIn? Like I'm pretty sure that's a thing though, right? Like if I go Windows key and L. Oh shit. No, that locked screen. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna... I was worried I freaking stopped the stream there. Okay, let's not do that again. I locked my PC. Like, I pressed that and everything went black. And I was like, oh my god. Dude, I'm the type of person you could say, like, oh, press, like, Alt F4, and, like, I do it. You know what I mean? Like, you could say, like, I'll just press Alt F4, and I'll be like, alright, yeah, sure. And then, like, close my freaking stream down. Holy moly. That would legitimately work on me. Home L will lock your computer. Yeah, I pressed the Windows key and I watched the. I thought that was a thing, no? I thought there was like I thought it was like Windows key and T like automatically open Microsoft Teams, and like Windows key and L would automatically open whatever. You should download more RAM. Yeah, I would download more RAM. I would be down for downloading more RAM. Though I would. There's like VRAM though, right? Like you've got like normal ass RAM and then you've got VRAM. Bad noodle. Bad noodle. No, I was. I know, no, dude, I know RAM's a hard thing. I know RAM's a hard thing. Dude, I've watched Tron, you know? I've seen Tron. I've seen Reboot. There was a character called Ram in Reboot, right? Wasn't there? Ram. Reboot. Wasn't there? I don't know, maybe there wasn't. Or maybe there was. VRAMs is just the RAM that lives on your graphic card. Wow. They should do, you know what I would like, you know what I would appreciate, is I would appreciate, yeah, there was definitely like Byte, wasn't that like Megabyte? He was like the blue dude with the giant underbite. He was Megabyte. You know that like for the Switch 2, they had that like, they had that launch title called the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. And like it should have been something that was frickin' free on the Switch 2. But it was like you were like a little guy and you'd walk around the Switch 2. And like you'd walk somewhere and be like, this is the gyroscope. And it like explains what the gyroscope is. And it'd go like, now you're in the 3D speakers. You're in the touch screen. And you know, all this, you're in the magnetic thing. You know, all that crap. They should make a PC one of those. I would love that. Like PC welcome tour. And you're like a little dude and you walk around. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, when you're building the PS5 in Astrobot. You know, you're building the PS5 in Astrobot. And it's like where are the SSD? And we do this. Make a freaking PC game like that, you know? Make PC welcome tour. And you walk around the PC, and it goes like, I'm the RAM, and I do this, you know? Or I'm the poo-poo, and I do pee-pee. Like that would educate me. Then I'd know what the hell's going on. That would educate me. My wildest hear me out. I feel I'm quite like, I don't think I'm crazy like that, man. I really don't think I'm crazy like that. I'm also really not, I'm really not like Gooner brained. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm, like, like, I just like really not. Like, I sometimes feel like, not that everybody's like that, dude. I don't want to pay people with like a brush. I do not want to pay people with a brush like at all. But, I feel that there's like, I feel sometimes I'm watching things like completely differently to like a lot of like the furry community. Like I watch something and I'm like, oh dude, that's like a, I was like, oh, I like the weird little guy. And then somebody else is like, oh, wasn't like the wolf so sexy, you know? And I'm like, Rule 34 Gasser. We played that before. Rule 34. Rule 34. That's what it's called, right? Rule 34. Where it gives you, it's like a this or that. It gives you like 2 characters. And it asks you, it asks you like, oh, which of these is gonna have the most crazy ass art made of it? It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. I can peek at it. Let me, It's wacky. Let me bring it up, alright? Okay. We can get rid of him. Let me. Where's my frickin' thing? Ah, I'm big. So, like, it's kind of wild. It's kind of frickin' wild. Let me just, do one thing real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. So, what you're supposed to do is we're supposed to, like, guess which of these characters, like, on the, I guess, like, the main Rule 34 website, I guess. We're supposed to guess which of these, like, characters here is gonna have, more posts. So you always have, like, your last guy, I think, because we played this once before. You always have, like, your last guy, like how many there is. Headhunter should be bigger, in my opinion. VTuber model poll cam. Sounds crazy. Yeah, I think so too. Toxic. The reason I do, I agree with you, is the biggest reason I think is because don't people like rip models from these games? Like aren't like Overwatch. There is 'cause woman, but there's also because like do you remember that thing that happened in like Italian Parliament? You know, there was like, do you guys know about this story that happened in like Italian Parliament with Final Fantasy VII? Where like they were doing like, they were doing like some sort of presentation in the Italian Congress, the Italian Parliament, the Italian whatever, like government, where it's like all the government officials meeting and whatever. And they were like some, like senator or congressman or whatever they have in Italy. They were doing some sort of presentation, and then they accidentally brought up Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, like animated 3D porn of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, like came up on the screen, because I believe that like Tifa is I think like Tifa and like Jill Valentine from the like Resident Evil 3 remake. Like, I think these, like, really high-quality, like, female models, I think they're, like, actually huge in this kind of culture. But, yeah, it was a big thing. It was on the news. Metal Gear Ghost, hello again. But, yeah, let's go ahead, Turner. For sure. What? I am actually shocked. 340? 340? That feels freaking low. Now I don't know what to think. Now I don't know what to think. I'm aghast. I'm egad. Egad. Call me Professor Egad from frickin' Luigi's Mansion. Because I do be kind of shocked. I do be kind of shocked by that, if I'm being real. Speaking of Resident Evil, I just bought Resi 2 after I beat Resi 1. And you're gonna house sit for my brothers to play Resi 2. Awesome. Dude, are you playing, like, is this the new Resi 2? Like the third-person remake? Or is this the original PS1 N64 one? Is it like the which one is it? Both are great for different reasons. Both are like masterclass experiences for different reasons, for sure. But yeah, dudes, let's frickin' go. Let's frickin' go. Have a good time. Have a good time. Resi 9 on Friday. I am so hyped. I am so hyped. Stuff that we got kind of coming up in the next week over here. We're gonna be playing a bunch of Resi 9 next weekend. So like super duper hyped for that. Super duper hyped for that. The remake, let's go. The remake's super fun. The remake's super fun. I think I gotta go Cloud here as well. I think just because of those new models. Yeah, let's go. What Ferret? The thing with the VODs is, I don't know if this happened to like everybody. I don't know if this was like a Twitch thing in general, but they like, I feel it did happen to everyone like a couple months ago. They auto set everybody to like private unpublished VODs. And unless you change the settings, now it's like after you go in video content library and you select publish and share it to everybody. But I think that kind of happened to everything. Oh yeah, Cloud. Withered Bonnie is like so specific, right? Like Withered Bonnie's so specific. Like that's got to be like 200 or something. No, that's got to be like low. But then again, people do make these fan-made like FNAF models. But yeah, it's got to be low. I can't see my mouse. 800. Still a little bit higher than I thought. There's some visible from 9, 10, 12 ago, so I don't think it's not. Yeah, maybe. Could be right.
Did I get paid any extra? Fuck no.
Could be right. Where'd that goofy noise come from? Could be right. I think personally, for this one right here, I honestly think that that Wuthering Waves thing is too new. That's my thoughts on the Wuthering Waves. Is I think the Wuthering Waves is like too new. I think it's too new. I think it's too current. So I'm honestly gonna go Withered Bonnie, but like I feel this could go either way. Yeah, it was tight. That was tight. This is hard. I feel this is hard because like Dead or Alive obviously has like a reputation. And Dead or Alive is obviously kind of like known for like a thing or two, right? Like Dead or Alive is kind of known for a thing or two, but Elena, like, is she even like one of the bigger characters in DOA? You know what I'm saying? I think these are going to be ones where it's really tight. I think these are going to be like that last one there was like 800 against 1,000. I think sort of similar deal over here. What are we playing? The title is right here. It's right here next to my head over there. Rule 34 though. We have to pick which one's more popular, which one's got more fan art. If you know what we're talking about. I'm gonna go Elena, just because DOA is kind of like, it originated the boop physics, and yeah, that was the move. Moonlight Cookie? Cookie Run Kingdom. Is there loads of different cookies in Cookie Run Kingdom? I mean, this is Elena again, right? This Moonlight Cookie, like, this isn't gonna be in the 1000s. Surely no. Do you actually think Moonlight Cookie wins? Do you actually think Moonlight Cookie wins? Is Moonlight Cookie like a big deal? Moonlight Cookie's like, it's like 3K? 3K or up? Because I want to hold out Elena. Oh, dude, there's a Twitch mode here. There's a Twitch mode for this. I remember we played it. There we go. Okay, how's this work? Yeah, you can type in the number. Okay, you guys can type in the number. So if you type in 1, it'll vote for number 1. If you vote for 2, it'll vote for number 2. So you can type that in words, or you can type that in like text. So you can actually like and there's a little like scoreboard here. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Danganronpa's though has got some like freaky fans though, doesn't it? But I agree, like Fire Emblem, is she from Three Houses? Because Three Houses was crazy popular. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting, because this is a Honkai Star Rail character. And dude, these Hoyoverse gacha games are like, dude, they be popular. They be freaking popular, these like Hoyoverse, these Hoyoverse ones. So I'm tempted to go for her. Especially because she's kind of got like a gothy aesthetic. Damn it. Overwatch, right? Like, I don't think you can purely base things on, like, how, like... Although it's clearly important, like, how long the lifespan of the character is. Right? There's clearly, like, you know, lifespan of the character is clearly, like, okay, that's a big deal. And that can play in. But these Overwatch games, like, people, like... Don't the characters... Oh, no, it's Marvel Rivals, where the characters have toes. Like, they literally have toes. Which is, like... freaking messed up. I'm going Overwatch all day, baby. Can I find my mouse? Tight. It was still pretty close. Dude, didn't that girl, Wuthering Waves character, she only got 1,000 before, right? It was like the girl in the witch hat, wasn't it? She was she Honkai Star Rail? She was Honkai Star... No, she was Honkai Star Rail, but there was a Wuthering Waves character before, wasn't there? And I'm trying to remember what sort of number that was, but I don't think it was, like, cracking 3,000. I don't think it was cracking 3,000. But here... No. Okay. Toxic Fireball. Honestly, though. I think you can not engage with this kind of stuff. Like, because honestly, I don't. Like I was talking before, I'm, like, very much, like, not a gooner. But I think, like, when you're, like, sort of, like, internet and, like, fandom adjacent and, like, you know, you go to anime cons and you see how popular things are, I think you can kind of, you can sort of gauge things in popularity and also sort of factor in, like, how weird the fan base is, and you can also sort of factor in, like, do they have, like, available 3D models and stuff like I feel you can do that kind of... You can do the math. You can do, like, even if you're not a gooner, you can do, like, gooner math to, like, work out, like, oh, it makes sense that character's probably 4,000 because Overwatch is they're an original Overwatch character and people have like the 3D asset or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you can do the Gunnar math and you can add it all up in your brain. Oh, I remember that from yeah, but I'm going Lois Lane anyway. That was close. Oh, dude, it's so her. Isn't she the character from My Hero Who Can Turn Big? No, we're not experts. Yeah, no, we're not experts. We're not experts. There will be people who are experts at this. There will be. There will be. Is that what she's called? Is it Mount Lady? Is that what she is? Is she the one who can become giant? Am I thinking the right? There is a character that can do that, right? I'm pretty sure now. I'm pretty sure. Still kind of close. Huh. Oh, is Mount Lady a different character? Is that a different character? Is that a different character? Okay. Dude, it's sometimes when you just, like, you watch so many different things and there's so many different things going on, sometimes stuff, like, blurs. Do you know what I mean? There's not a lot of things where I'm, like, a die-hard of, like, that one specific thing. But, Oh, I got it right. Okay. I think it's still her. Even though, like, Boruto's, like, a main character, he's, like, a main character of, like, a less popular... It's just, like... I feel if you wanted the Boruto character in that way, wouldn't you just rather have the Naruto, like... Isn't Boruto just Naruto but worse? And he has a big, like... He has a big spanner, right? Like, he has a big wrench that he carries for some reason. Kind of shocked. I'll eat my words there. I will eat my words there. William Afton or Califa? Who is Califa? Was Califa, like, CP9 or something? Was she, like, part of CP9? Who was Califa? Who the hell was Califa? You guys are going Califa. Who was Califa? Was she like CP9? She was CP9. Okay. I'm actually going Califa. Because that, like... Yeah, leaning towards chick rather than pixel dude. But the thing is like, these FNAF characters, they have, like, these, like, fan sort of, like, depictions and versions of them. They have, like, these... these, like, weird kind of, like, depictions and versions of them. Hey, Ramon. So there is an audience, but I think... Because this is Ennius Lobby. This was like 20 years ago. I think there's enough time for... Okay, I eat my words. This is lame. It's like, I wish you could play a mode where it's like we don't include like children. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like, can we have like the mode where it doesn't put Steven Universe on there? You know what I mean? Can we have the mode where it doesn't put these sort of characters? Though I think it is. I think it probably is Steven Universe. Aramaya, hello, welcome in here. Like, I don't like it. It's like, it's not, like, it's the dark side of gooning. You know what I mean? It's the dark side. Obviously, yeah, I mean, like, but yeah, sure, whatever. But, like, You can play those mental gymnastics all day, can't you? But then where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? I think we draw the line to children, though, don't we? Yeah, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. I'm going Steven, though, as much as it pains me to. Yep. Yep. I'm having a hard time with this. I'm actually having a hard time with this. Because that Steven number I think is quite high. But I have a feeling that Ari, like, because I'm pretty sure Jill Valentine is like top 5. I'm pretty sure Jill Valentine is like top 5, if not like top 3. Like, I think it's like huge. I think it's like Jill Valentine. I think it is like one of the Overwatch characters and Tifa. Like, I think that's like your top 3. Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I'm missing something. And I feel like what percentage of those Jills could have Carlos in them? That's the math I'm doing, but I'll go with the consensus. Yeah, okay. And we'll go Steven. That's like a popular Pokemon, isn't it? Lycanroc's like a popular... That's like a popular Pokemon, isn't it? And there's like... Isn't there like multiple Lycanrocs? Like there's like Lycanrocs in like different forms? But yeah, I think I'll go with you. Oh, that's wild. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was big numbers. That was big numbers. Dude, Fatal Fury and King of Fighters is huge in South America. It is massive. It is massive in South America. It is massive in South America. I'm thinking like how much could that like... Can that crack 9,000? It becomes my little question there. Is that crazy enough? Is that large enough to actually like crack 9,000? Because that's some big ass. That's some big ass numbers. I mean, I'm sticking with Lycanroc. I'm actually gonna stick with Lycanroc. Oh shit. Okay, Brazil winning. That's crazy. Yeah, that was big. See, that's the thing. I was wondering how significant that would be, because like King of Fighters, Fatal Frame, what's it called? Mark of the Wolves, all that stuff. It's like SNK stuff. It like SNK fighters. They're like kind of like, they're not really relevant in like Europe and like North America and stuff. And like sure they've got like their Japanese, home base and whatever, but like King of Fighters in South America is like as popular as like Street Fighter and Tekken like combined. It's like crazy. It's like so popular. It's so big. And I was wondering like, does that convert? And I guess it does. I guess that does convert. I'm going with the ZZZ character. That's the rat girl, isn't it? Is that the girl who's a rat? Or is that just another random girl? I don't remember who Lady Nagant is from My Hero. Boku no Hero. I don't remember who that is. I don't remember who that is. So I'm gonna go this. Okay. Okay, she's popular. I know that only came out in October. Is that enough time for like 2K plus? I'm talking about the Melvola, the girl from Dispatch. Is that enough time? Is that enough time? Because that was like October. So it's only like October, December, January. Let's call it 3.5 months. Let's call it 3.5 months. Let's call that 3.5 months. Because I'm thinking that's like 800. I'm thinking that is an appreciating asset. I think that is Bitcoin in 2010. You know, I think that is Bitcoin in 2010. But my question is like, you know, is it 2020 yet? Is it 2020 yet? I'm going the other way. 800, boom, 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 boom. Appreciating asset though. Oh my lord, I was so accurate on that. Oh my lord. Peter Griffin clears here. Peter Griffin obviously clears. Yeah, man. Not that high. Not that high. I thought it'd be higher. I thought that'd be higher. I thought that, like, I didn't think that'd be crazy. But I thought that was going to be like, I thought it was going to be like 2,000. I thought it was going to be like 2,000, 2,500 for Peter Griffin or something like that. Yeah, the low Peter Griffin number is making me think we go for the Zenless Zone Zero character. But I will say for the Zenless Zone Zero character, like, because I played that at launch. I played like the first season. And I don't think this character was in the original lineup. So I don't think he's like in the summer of 2024. So he's going to be like a 2025 character though he's gacha. He's gacha. He's gacha. So he's going to have like a lot of girls in his clutches. It could be as low as like 600 though. I should have gone with Peter. Pina! I've never played Brawl Stars. I've never played Brawl Stars. I've never been in the Brawl Star dimension. I'm going Amy Wong. Holy poop! Is Futurama irrelevant? Is Futurama irrelevant? That's not Servine. That's not Servine. That is not Servine. That is not Servine. That is not Servine.
But you'll never be
Guys,
my Servine.
this is Servine. This is Servine. This is Servine.
But you'll never be able to beat my Servine. Servine!
A Servine?
Servine! Who's that Pokemon?
It's Servine!
Servine! Servine!
That's Servine! It's gotta be!
That's Servine. It's gotta be. Like, that's Servine, guys. That is Servine. What they've shown us there is Snivy. Wow. Anyway. I'm going Servine. Servine. There we go. I really like that clip. Oh! It's Jean. It's Jean. Guys, it is Jean. Put in your number 2. It is Jean. It is Bayonetta's girlfriend. Imagine a whole career of saying Pika in all sorts of exciting, dramatic ways. It's the same girl in it's the Japanese. It's it's the voices. They don't change the Pikachu voice. The Pikachu voice is the Japanese voice. They don't change it. They don't change it. Ravenants, hello, welcome in here. Hope you're doing good here today. We're hanging out. We're vibing. It's Jean though. This would be Jean. I'm shocked. Toxic, you know something I don't know. You know something I don't know. You know something I don't know. Yeah, I noticed because like I've talked about this, like me and Arisu have been watching like all the Pokemon anime from the start for like the past like 4 or 5 years or something. We're currently in the middle of Black and White, and I noticed in the credits, like I was like looking at the credits, like the voice actors and stuff, and there was like a couple of random Japanese names, and I was like, oh dude, that's like I was like, what's up with that? No, Toxic, you've messed up here. It says the whole franchise. Oh, you're crazy. No, Blaze Blue's a whole franchise is going to be close to 10K. Is God, you think? You think? I don't know, man. Ragnar the Blood Edge? Ragnar the Blood Edge? You got a huge upgrade in your tech yesterday. Now you're in the Retroid Pocket 6 rather than the 3+. Let's go. Let's go. So what's like the upgrade there, Revenants? Like what sort of like, I guess like what's the sort of you know, games you couldn't play on the 3, which are now like more available on the 6? Oh, so it's about like Steam Deck sort of level. Oh, that's cool. You'll be able to play a lot of games. If it's about like Steam Deck level, because like a lot of games like they optimize and aim to like so they can be playable on Steam Deck. If you got something around that sort of power level, you're gonna be able to play like a bunch of stuff. For sure. For sure. Wasn't Boruto like 4,000 or something? If Boruto's 4,000, Kakashi's got to be at least like 12. Kakashi's got to be at least 12. I think. 6K? You're saying 6K? Oh, Boruto was 6K. Okay. What? Dude, I'm getting shocked here. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Dude, I remember all the kids, like the kids. What am I saying? All the kids. I remember in frickin' like high school and stuff, like Naruto and stuff. Like all the girls had like a crush on Kakashi Sensei. Guess they weren't gooners. Oh, I get it's Android based. Okay, I feel you, Remnants. It's like Android based. I get you. Kakashi was your first anime crush. The first of many. But the internet wasn't interneting as hard back then. Oh, Call of the Lamb super fun. Yeah, you didn't you get Call of the Lamb recently? Didn't like your boyfriend get you Call of the Lamb or something? Call of the Lamb super fun. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this one. Do you guys know what Freedom Planet is? It's basically like it's like a Sonic clone. I think it actually has some of the people who like the Christian Whitehead studio, like the people who worked on like Sonic Mania. I think some of them worked on Freedom Planet. So like there's part of me that's directing towards Freedom Planet because it's just like little furry Sonic guys, and obviously that's like a whole can of worms. But then I see Kid Icarus there, and I think, like, okay, you've got Pit, sure, that's weird, but then you got, like, the big goddess woman. And, like, if you add them together, that's got to be at least, like, 6, no? 9. Okay, there we go. Oh well, this is free. That's the near automatic girl. So you can put your. She's got to be crazy high. What do you think? Like 15K? 15K? Like it's got to be high now. It's got to be like big numbers for her. Like big numbers for her. Like 15K or something like that. I still haven't played that. I played the OG Nier. And I've played like other Drakengard games and stuff like back in the day. But I played the OG Nier on the Xbox 360. And I remember I got it for like €6 or something. Not long after it came out. Because that game was like not a big hit. And it was so weird. And I really liked it. And Automatic's just meant to be like so good. And people like love it. And the gameplay's different and all this kind of stuff. I want to check it out. But 37. 37. Well, she's got to be like, she's got to be top 10 or something, right? There's more polygons in 2B's butt than are in Zelda's Ocarina of Time. That's wild. That is many a polygon. I wonder how many polygons there are. But yeah, dude, this is her. Like, no way this Asgore beats it. No freaking way. Still kind of high though, right? 4,000. Oh, we saw her before. Wasn't she like 2K? She was like 2K, I think. I'm pretty sure she was like 2K. If I remember right. I think she was 2K, man. Oh, she's 200. She's 200. Okay, this isn't the same guy as before, by the way. This isn't the same guy before. Okay? This is Snivy. Before it was Servine. This is Snivy. I'm going Snivy. Yeah, I know it's a cookie. It's freaking weird. Built-in controller, way better too. OLED screens 1080p, 120 Hz. Cool. Let's freaking go. Snivy. Snivy. Ooh, this is... Dude, she got that forehead game. She got that forehead game. Android 18 got that forehead game. I'm going Snivy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I am so wrong. I am so wrong. Okay. I am so wrong. I am so freaking wrong. Raider Sonic, hello again. It's the freaking How to Train Your Dragon guy, isn't it? Like, it is, right? As much as we don't want it to be. As much as we don't want it to be. I think it's the How to Train Your Dragon guy. I played Deep Rock Galactic for the first time a few weeks ago. Revenants, I had a lot of fun. And it seems like they do like you can access all the old seasons and stuff like that. Really cool. Really cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing with the Superman thing is, though, is like... The world of an anime convention and a comic book convention are really different. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of, like... When you think about, like, your Western comic book characters, they are not getting, like... Apart from, I think probably X-Men characters are pretty high. I think probably your X-Men characters, because in like the 90s and the early 2000s, they used to do a lot of like X-Men swimsuit issues and stuff like that. Like they would like sexualize the X-Men characters. They would like do that. But when you start talking about like Superman, whatever, it's like that's not happening. Do you know what I mean? Pokemon Day on Friday. Hyped for Pokemon Day on Friday. I'm hyped for Pokemon Day on Friday. I'm hyped for it. Who is she? Is she like some class, like, you know when there's like the other classes? Is she like some of the other classes or something? Who the hell is she? Dude, I swear, I've seen all of My Hero. And like I've read Vigilantes. It's called Illegals here. Like I've read the one, you know where it's like the Batman one? It's like instead of like All Might being Superman, there's like the other guy who's like Batman, and they're like unregistered superheroes. Oh, she's one of the big three! Oh, she's one of the big three! Okay. She's the girl in the big three. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, she's gonna be high. Yeah, she's gonna be high. Yep. Yeah, I mean, because like Superman's been around there for ages. Do you know what I mean? It's like when these things started and stuff like that. Like I do imagine, like, you know, I think there's going to be some more like modern Star Wars characters, which are a lot higher. Do you know what I mean? It's not Star Wars. Like Marvel characters, like more modern ones are introduced in like a different age. Like I think they could potentially be a lot higher. It's so fire. If it's every Fire Emblem character, that's going to be like 20, 30K. Woo! My Hero Academia. There is like, for me, My Hero Academia, like as far as like Battle Shonen goes. No. Super, dude. You want it? We want it. Okay, this is what you want to read. This is what you want to read. Where did I put it? Where did I even put it? Where are my Superman comics? Okay, we're gonna talk My Hero first, and then we're gonna talk Superman. We're gonna talk My Hero first, and then we're gonna talk Superman. As far as like Battle Shonen sort of stuff goes, when My Hero Academia is good, it's really good. It's really, really good. And like some of the like recent stuff of like some of the stuff later on, like the stuff about like Endeavor and like all it's like it's so good and it's really, really good. So when My Hero Academia is good, it's really well done. And it's actually quite like motivating. It's actually quite like, you know, it's good. When it's good. But I will say that like there are times, at least for me, of when it wastes your time. I feel like it really wastes your time. I think there's like moments where like My Hero's getting like really good and it's like going somewhere and all this like interesting stuff's happening in like all these different directions with like the kids, the parents, the like, you know, the established superheroes, like the villains, and it's like all this cool stuff like simmering away. And then it's like, oh, dude, like, we're going to do, like, a class competition for, like, the 4th time. And it's going to last ages. And, like, that stuff, it's just like, like, for me, I don't like that stuff. Like, you know, when it's, like, Class A versus Class B stuff, like, for, like, freaking 40th time, I find it really hard. Like, I did not like the, you know, when they had, like, the festival, like, the school festival or whatever, I found that really hard to get through. And I found, you know, when they did that other, because I know animes, I know Battle Shonens are gonna do like a tournament arc. I know that's like a thing they're gonna do. I know that's a trope. But I do think that can be done well. Like, I thought the tournament arc in Freyren was like, I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, we're doing a tournament arc. And it was actually like, no, it's kind of different. But not tournament arcs in Hunter x Hunter are the best though. But anyway. I think it was like that second, you know, maybe in the anime it was like season 5 or something. Or I don't know what chapter that'd be in like the manga. But when they were having like those like class competition where they were like in that like industrial complex with all the pipes. I found it so hard to care when there's all this like interesting other stuff going on. It's like we don't need. For me, I'm like, ah. But as I was saying, the other stuff when it gets good is like, poof, it's excellent. Like Toxic saying, it's excellent. Like Toxic saying. Back to Superman. You wanna start with this. Superman American Alien, absolute peak. You want to read All-Star Superman Grant Morrison. You probably want to go like Man of Steel John Byrne, just for like a kind of, you know, sort of smorgasbord of the basis. But Superman is... I think there's something incredibly inherently interesting about Superman, which isn't translated a lot very well. But as much as I do have like problems with the new Superman movie, I do think they did this very well. To me, there's something really deeply interesting about Superman. Superman did not become a superhero because of guilt for making his uncle die, for vengeance for his parents. He, like, literally does it because it's, like, a nice thing to do. Superman is just, like, this average dude from, like, you know, out in Kansas. And he wants to be a normal guy. Like, he wants to, like, study and go to college and, like, play on the football team and then become a reporter and, like, and have friends. And I don't know, there's a real humanity to Superman that I really like. And there's something really aspirational about him, like, choosing to go save people because it's, like, a nice thing to do and it's a decent thing to do. And, like, that can happen without him just being, like, a total, like, you know, white meat, baby-faced Boy Scout. Like, you can do that a bit more nuanced, and the good stories, like stuff like American Alien, they do that really, really well, and they present a really compelling Clark. And for me, Superman is like, when Superman's done well, it's just like, it's such good storytelling, and to me, it's like really, really inspirational as well. It's really, really inspirational. He's presented as just like a dude. I'm probably not communicating all my thoughts about Superman very effectively there because I have a lot of them. And I'm quite passionate about it. But I can honestly talk about Superman to the sort of like length and interest that I can to, like, you know, characters from like Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that. I'm like, I love me some Superman. And I'm glad, one thing I am glad about this new movie is it seems like other people are starting to like him as well. Because it did do that aspect of the character well. Other things, I think, messy. Anyway, back to this. It's Super Smash Bros. Because it depends how they classify that. But if you're just classifying like any Nintendo character, oh, screw that. That's stupid. I guess that's like weird classification stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I really like about that Superman movie. Like that 15-minute scene of him and Lois Lane talking in the apartment. Oh my god, so good. So good. Where he's like, maybe helping people is the punk rock thing to do. So good. I really like the Lex in it. I like how the Lex is like... how they elevate him and how they reduce him. I really like it. I really like the Rex in it. The Lex in it. The Rex in it. Bald Rex is Rex Luthor. That's Rex Luthor. Yeah, because I made a fucking thing of foam. Encased in foam, dude. I'm encased in foam. My thing with that Superman movie, to go on like a tangent about that, is I think that Superman is incredibly culturally significant as a character. I think he is like a really big deal, and I think what he represents is a really big deal. And I feel that movie was like, I thought that movie was good, but I thought it was like a summer blockbuster superhero movie. I think a Superman movie should be treated with like, am I gonna go this far? I think it should be treated as like you're approaching adapting like myth or literature. And I think that's something the original 1970s Christopher Donner movie does really well. It treats it as like this serious like epic, this serious myth. And obviously it has humor and it has heart and it has like silliness and it has a man flying and all this sort of stuff. But it's treated as something really significant and like an event. And I think for everything I really do not like about that Man of Steel movie, and I really, really, really do not like a lot of things about that movie, I think it does go into there with, it goes into it with a sense of like grandiose and a sense of like significance and whatever. And I think they do that in a completely wrong direction. But I think the seriousness they go into there is like, Superman is elevated. He is more than Spider-Man. He is more than the X-Men. He is more than any of these characters. I'm not saying that, like, Spider-Man's, like, amazing. I love Spider-Man. I can talk about Spider-Man all day. But I just think in terms of, like, it being, like, an icon and what it represents and the mythology, I think is really, really important. I think a Superman movie should be, like, like a Paul Thomas Anderson, a Wes Anderson, another Anderson. I think it should be that kind of, like, level of, like, big deal motion picture when it comes out. And not like, oh, it's chapter 1 of a cross multimedia universe that you can watch on HBO Max. So it was those aspects, as much as like, I've always loved like Justice League International for years, and seeing like Guy Gardner on screen and he's played by freaking Nathan Fillion. Like, I love that stuff, but I kind of don't want it in the Superman movie, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. Okay, what are we doing here? Helltaker! We played that game on the channel. I had fun with Helltaker. I had fun with the Helltaker. That game was silly. And you could unlock, like, the pancake recipe. And then Petra. So which one was she in Attack on Titan? God, Cerebus. Yeah, like 100. I was like, which even girl was that? We've got to go the Danganronpa girl, right? She looks like crazy enough, and she's only got 140 to beat. Like, yeah, let's. Dude, thank you for the follow.
Shepard is now following.
Thank you for following. Thank you for joining in on the Rex Zone. 'Tis appreciated. I do think, though. Oh, I'm blocking it. Yeah, I'm going to put that above me. So if that happens again, we can see the little dog. Yeah, Roost the Bat. Oh my god. Boobs the Bat? It's Boobs the Bat. Boobs the Bat all day, baby. Boobs the Bat all day, baby. 40K! 40K! 40K for Boobs the Bat. That's big numbers, man. That is big numbers. Bro. Oh my freaking god. Oh my days. No, it's not, dude. There's no way it's gonna be Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's gonna be like, what, like 2K? Not even that. It's just an orb. Like, I know people are weirdos, but it's just an orb. She's kind of popular, isn't she? She's the Sword and Shield girl, right? She's like the edgy girl in Sword and Shield. I feel that's gonna appeal to, like, you know, there's people who like edgy, quiet anime girls. Like they play frickin' they play like they like Chainsaw Man. Yeah, she'll be a child. She will be a child. It is a yikes moment. Okay, this is hard because 8K is kind of high. 8K is kind of high. 8K kind of high. AK do be a big number. But Techno, I don't know if I said hello to you, Techno. I don't know if I said hello to you. You've kind of snuck in there. Yeah, I feel we're going Marnie. It seems too big of a number to, yeah, it feels too big of a number. Chun-Li. Miko, oh yeah, Hatsune Miku, that's gotta be a crazy number, right? Hatsune Miku's gotta be like nuts. Hatsune Miku's gotta be like a crazy number. What do you think, Chun-Li? Do you think like 15K? Do you think like 15K or something like that for Chun-Li? I think Chun-Li gonna be high. I think Chun-Li gonna be big number high. Big number high. Oh, you've been lurking. It's good to lurk. 34. 34. 34. There's no way. Like, Tanjiro's, like, respectable. Like, Tanjiro's gonna have, like, good numbers, but I mean, like, against, like, a 34K Chun-Li, especially you gotta think about those, like, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6 models that people have, like, ripped for the games and stuff like that. It's like, bro, that's gotta be kind of... It's gotta be sizable, right? It's gotta be kind of sizable. Yeah, 4K. I've only done like the first dungeon of Persona 5. I need to get back to Persona 5. I'd started again, but I've only done the first dungeon of Persona 5. It is very popular, specifically Persona 5, and it has been out a long time. But I think I have a feeling, because I know they added one more character. They added one more character in the Royal version, because they did Persona 5 Royal, and they added a couple more dungeons, and they added another protagonist. I think she's the extra character. Like, I don't think she's part of the base Persona 5 cast. So I want to go Tanjiro. Yeah, I think I'm right. I think she's not even in the base one. Oh, Rainbow Mika. Street Fighter Alpha. Yeah, not every girl on the planet is obsessed with. they need to have a platform. They need to have a platform. they need to have a platform. Rainbow Mika. Street Fighter Alpha, man. Let's freaking go. We going over there? We going this side? You're joined first. You're joined first, Toxic. You're ahead of me. Why are you ahead of me? Because alphabetically, I should come first. We're both on 30. Why is your 30 better than my 30? But it's freaking Elastigirl. Okay. I'm here, though. I'm number 2. It says Rex Rebelheart. Kinda thought that would be higher. Dude, Elastigirl's... Dude, you don't know about, like, the Disney mom memes? The Disney frickin', my theory is I dropped below him. And then I've like, he was number 1 while I was like a true number 2. And to get number 1, I've got to become a true number 1. Do you get what I mean? Like I was down here and I moved up to here. And then just equaled him. I think it's Elastigirl too, but maybe Leafeon goes crazy. Maybe Leafeon goes freaking crazy. I lost my mouth again. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That was so freaking close. Dude, that's crazy how close that got. Yeah, that was crazy close, no? That was actually crazy close. Yeah, those cookies weren't getting like crazy numbers, were they? We've seen a couple of cookies so far. The evolutions are crazy popular. Evolutions are crazy popular. Do you think we're gonna get a new one? I know people say this every generation. I know people say this every single generation. But there's a lot of people who are saying like poison type for Gen 10. They're saying poison type for Gen 10 evolution. Kind of feels risky though, because like you don't want to make a new evolution that looks bad. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to make one that looks bad, that people don't like. You don't want to make the one that people don't like. Okay, guys, I'm gonna you guys watch him. Gotta go get some more drink. Get myself some more drink. Have I shown you guys this? Dun. This is cute. We got this, Dude, they need loads. There isn't a ghost one, there isn't a poison one, there isn't a steel one, there isn't a... No, there is a fairy one. There isn't a dragon one. We got this shop in Spain called Mercadona, and I got this cute bag. So instead of Mercadona, it's Pokedona. It's really cute. It's really freaking cute. I like it a lot. Also, I think I showed you guys this. Arisu got me this 2 weeks ago. Got the Bonsly. We got the Bonsly, guys. We got the Bonsly. Alright, yeah, I'm going number 1 too. It's gotta be Leafeon, right? Easy. Baby 5. Is she one of the like is she one of like Big Mama's? Oh no, is that Sanji's sister? Who was Baby 5? No, but I'm going to Fireball. Just because, like, there's, like... We're kind of gift maxing at the moment. And there's some stuff which it's in a queue of stuff that I'm giving. Like, we're not giving everything at once, do you know what I mean? But I'm going to give her some bird cards. I'm going to give her a bird deck. Yeah, I'm going number 2 just because it's 236. It's very low. But yeah, I've got some stuff picked out for her. Oh shit, we got beat by the cookie. We got beat by the cookie. Jenny Bell, a Minecraft modder.
Toxica Shirks 9 gifted techno_cake as a subscription.
Hey, Toxic, thank you for the gift.
gifted a
Very
tier 1
kind.
sub to techno_cake is.
Very kind.
They have given 5 gift subs in the channel.
It's very kind, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Toxic should be back. Thank you so much, Toxic. Are you going for your eep? Are you going for your eep? Eep time, eep time. Thank you for hanging out with us today. It's appreciated. We will catch you later. I am sure we will catch you around. But thank you for hanging out with the crew. Thank you for hanging out with the crew. Yeah, this has got to be Chris Deltarune, no? I think if you think it's Jenny, then you're lost. High School DxD is like one of the original... Like, can we call it Gooner? High School DxD is like it's like a gateway for hentai. Like, it literally is. You're 6'6". That's crazy. That is big. That is large and in charge. That is absolutely large and in charge. 6'6". Yeah, you just round it up, don't you? Just always round up. Always just round every number up in existence. It's High School DxD now. Like, that's gotta be super high. Yeah, crazy. Crazy high. If you're talking like the whole franchise, I do think that High School DxD, I don't think it's like relevant anymore. I think it's definitely like left the sort of like public consciousness as far as like, you know, like wider anime franchises and like fandom and stuff like that goes. But dude, that was huge. High School DxD was huge. You know what I mean? Like, that was freaking big. What do we got here? We got Fushiguro Megumi from Jujutsu Kaisen. Is he like in the class with the polar bear and stuff? Is that who he is? Like, you know how they're in like little groups in JJK? Is he the dude with the frickin' polar bear and all that? Anyway, it's still High School DxD. Yep. By a country mile. Darling in the Franxx. You don't want to date any, I only date 6 feet and up chicks. I'm somewhere in the 5'12", 5'13". You're protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're Sapiosaurus. What even is Darling in the Franxx? Like, I feel like I'm sort of like educated on my on my stuff. Techno, you need to like, if you type in like "one" as a message, it'll like officially put it up as like your vote on the screen. Like, if you can see here, it's got like Darling in the Franxx now has like a 1 above it because yeah. See, now you're a 1 because you voted for it. Because there's like a little leaderboard over here. And so if you're getting ones right, you'll move up the leaderboard. So if you just like type in the number, it'll go like boom. I don't know what Darling in the Franxx is, but if it's a whole franchise, there's a lot of characters there. And I feel there's enough characters there to make up 2,000. 7,000. Does she crack 7,000? Does she crack 7,000 is the question here. When's that? FNAF sister location? Are we talking like 2013? 2013? We got like 10 years. I don't think Crack 7000. I don't think Crack 7000. I don't think does. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see it. Sub-Zero! I feel, dude, I feel like even though I don't think that like Sub-Zero is probably like I think Sub-Zero's winning on time. Like, I think a character like Ballora is gonna have like had a really big name, like really high, really big years, like big peaks. And I don't think Sub-Zero is gonna ever had like a really big peak year, but he's always there. He's always there. You know what I mean? He predates the internet. And there's consistently new Mortal Kombat stuff. Like, it's never leaving the public consciousness. So I think he's going to be like at a modest 3,000 or something, but I think he's there. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked after all his time in the game. I'm shocked after all his time in the game. He doesn't even... He hasn't been knocking around here enough to crack the frickin'... Crack higher than like 1,000. It's kind of nuts to me. Poor Sub-Zero. Poor Sub-Zero. Okay, what we got here? We got a Fate Stay Night. No, she's not Fate Stay Night. She's Fate Grand Order. Fate again. It's like, it's obviously not like a High School DxD. It's nothing like that. But it is one of those like fan. It's like there's a lot of like, you know, this stuff dudes like when they really like, you know, like Sword Art, or they really like ReZero and stuff like that, where it's like, it's kind of horror-y. It's kind of horror-y. Like I'm going Ishtar. Because doesn't that count like... Because those, like, Fate characters... High School DSP. High School DxD. The Fate characters are, like, trans-dimensional, right? Or is that just Gilgamesh? Is it just Gilgamesh? I'm pretty sure it's all of them. But it's like, do they separate them? I think it's Ishtar. I think it's Ishtar. Yeah. Mondo Uwada. We're looking at more frickin' Mondo Butter. Yeah, and like Danganronpa is clearly like really popular amongst like a specific type of person, but like that character, I don't think so. Who the hell is Launch? Who is Launch? Who the hell is Launch? Oh, she was in the Tournament Saga. She's like OG Dragon Ball. And she's the girl who would switch between two forms. In like the OG tournaments. But like, do people care about OG? Because people are all about Z, aren't they? But to be fair, if there's two forms of her, I can go launch. 800's not a big number. Yeah, 800's not a big number. You're drawing Cinnamon Roll. Let's freaking go. Oh, this girl's popular, right? Dude, whenever it's like dark-skinned Pokemon girls, people go feral. People go like absolutely feral for like dark-skinned Pokemon girls, I'm telling you. Oh. Well, I guess not. well, I guess frickin' not. I guess frickin' not. Oh, Raven, right? Though Zero is popular. Raven's like one of the OG goth baddies, you know what I mean? Like Raven's gonna be up there. Raven gonna be like, and again also like time served. Like you could pull it back to like New Teen Titans in the 80s if you wanted to, but let's be real, but we're going back to 03 for like the Cartoon Network stuff. It's like it's been around. It's been around. Yeah, 35K. It's like Goddess of Victory Nike the game. Is this like a gacha or is this like a visual novel? What the hell? The thing is here is My Hero's obviously really popular. My Hero's obviously really popular. So like I'm like, oh, okay then, you know, I'd want to go there. And she's a cool character as well. I'm not saying I'll goon to her, but I'm saying it's a cool character. Then you look at this other character over there, and it's like I've never heard of that, but she's clearly designed with one intention in mind. She looks like she's from a Gooner gacha game, or a Gooner frickin' visual novel. But I still think that 6,000, 6.5K is still quite a bit. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I want to play that game. I'm still going Zero. I think this is going to be like 3,000. Yeah, not even that. Not even that. What we got here? We got Velbe, VTuber. I still think it's got to be kind of crazy for VTubers to be getting like 1K plus. Unless it's like those massive ones. Those like massive ones. Pumpkin, do you know what I need to show you? I want to show you something, Pumpkin. Let's see if I can open up my phone. So I think I should be able to access my PlayStation Cloud server on my phone. I want to show you something, Pumpkin. If you will humor me. I don't know. That's not visible. That is not visible. Let me, I'll just bring up a screenshot on the screen. Rather than... I wanted to show you my screenshot, but I can just show you another one. I got this guy in Digimon. I got Pumpkinmon. He's literally called Pumpkinmon. Look over here. Pumpkinmon. He's pretty cool. He's really cool. He's like, his animations are also sick. Like his victory animation. He goes like, ba, ba, da, ba, da. It's like, it's very cool. I like him a lot. But yeah, I got Pumpkinmon. Yeah, the axe goes on the head. It's also really cool because they can switch to like, you can switch the games to like pixel models as well. Because I don't know if you know much about Digimon, but Digimon and Tamagotchi are both made by Namco Bandai. And it's basically like Digimon was aimed at like boys and Tamagotchi's aimed at girls. And they're actually in the same world. I don't know if you know this, but Digimon and Tamagotchi take place in the same universe, but they're just different servers. So like some digital monsters live on the Tamagotchi servers, and there's some digital. I'll show you something really cool. There's one. This guy is one of the OG. This guy here is one of the OG Tamagotchis. So you can grow this Tamagotchi here on like Gen 1 Tamagotchi. And what actually happened in the lore, like you can read it in all the data entries, is the Tamagotchis actually kicked him off the servers. They actually kicked him off and they booted him out of Tamagotchi World. And he had to find home on another server. So he found his home on the Digimon servers. So he's the only Tamagotchi that's also a Digimon, and the only Digimon that's actually a Tamagotchi. He got like kicked out and he like moved over servers. It's really freaking cool. I really like it. I really like that like fun thing. Because he was a drunkard, because he's like a drunk guy causing loads of problems. He had to move from the Tamagotchi servers to the Digimon servers because they're both made by Bandai. They're both Bandai like virtual pet things. It's funny. Oh, in the lore. Yeah, true. True. But yeah, I've been playing Digimon and I got a freaking a Pumpkinmon. I got a Pumpkinmon. But yeah, my point I was trying to say was Digimon started off as virtual pets, you know, just little things you had and you fed them and you cleaned the poop and you battled them. And so they have little pixel forms, like in Tamagotchi. And in that game, you can switch them into their pixel forms as well, which I find really cute. I really like it. Anyway, I'm actually still going to stick... I'll go with the crowd. I'll go Velbe. I'll go with the crowd. Should have gone with my gut. Kafka or another Fate Stay Night character. I would have to go with the Honkai. I'd have to go with the Honkai Star Rail character. Those Hoyoverse games go hard. Those Hoyoverse guys go crazy. Hoyoverse fans, they're built different, man. They're built different. I gotta go Juan. I gotta go Juan. I gotta go Juan. All right. Oh. Yep, crushed it. Okay, guys, free. This is a free one. It's when they do a whole franchise. It's like, oh, do you think it's this one character from Fate Stay Night? Or do you think it's the entirety of Deltarune? It's like, which do you think it is? Which perchance may it be? Which perchance may it be? What do we think? Do we think like 30K? 30K? Oh yeah, that one character got 70. Because the thing you got to think about here is like, if it's one art piece with multiple characters, that's just going to count as one. That's just going to count as one. I'm thinking 25, 30K. Let's see what happens. You think 20K? I think closer to 30, but let's see. 33. You got a few unwanted Deltarune, yeah. To be honest, dude, honestly, Pumpkin, my like online experience is pretty damn curated, and like I somehow managed to avoid like a lot of weird. Well, no, I don't. It's brick by brick, man. I built this brick by brick, but my online experience is pretty like it's pretty what I want. It was on Blue Sky. Yeah, I think Blue Sky can be a little bit wild, right? Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, but like in terms of like my YouTube, my Instagram, my Twitter, it's all pretty chill. Yeah, Hekapoo from Sky and the Forces, whatever, bro, whatever. I can't see my mouse. There we go. It's a league girl. It's a league girl. Arisa would be able to tell me about her. We got a league girl here. I feel we got to go for the league girl. Personally, personale. I'm going Elite Girl. It was close. Oh, Scourge is popular now. What do we think for Scourge? Like 7? Like maybe double? Maybe a bit less. 5, 6, 7. He's not canon anymore. He's from like specific comics. But he was like really popular. Yeah, because he's not in any games or anything like that. He was like, I think he's in the Archie comics. And was like really popular amongst like, you know, like online Sonic fans in like early mid 2000s. So honestly, like this guy's not really been relevant for like 20 years, but there's definitely like a following, you know? Okay, I'm shocked it's that low. I'm shocked it's not low. I think my perspective on Sonic's probably a bit warped. Probably a little bit warped. Alright guys, I'm gonna start to wind this operation down for the day. I can't believe we're Rule 34ing again. I can't believe, I know, Chess and Hall is like 600. This is the world we live in. Unfortunately. I want to get kicked off of this server, like, and move to the Digimon server. I want to get kicked off this server. Oh my god. Pumpkin, I think that's honestly a badge of honor. I think to be good at this game is not exactly, like, something to be proud of. Now, I was saying before, I'm not a gooner. But I think I was using educated guesses of like how long this character's been around for, how often I see them like fan art on Twitter or at anime conventions. You know what I mean? I was that's how I was doing. Yeah, you can affect. Or you don't have to commission it. You can just draw it. It doesn't have to be good. You can just scribble something down. It doesn't have to be good. You can inflate the numbers. Yeah, you can massively inflate the numbers. I don't know if Rule 34 has some sort of like quality assurance. I don't know if they just let anything in there. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, is there like quality assurance on Rule 34? Do they only want like a certain standard of art? Or can you just like scribble something down that's low quality and shove it on? Oh, he does so. It has to be good enough to be accepted by the moderators of the site. Okay, the connoisseurs. Dude, imagine being a moderator of the Rule 34 website. It's like, that's getting in deep. Getting to the administration of gooning. Like, exactly, imagine being a Rule 34 moderator. Oh my god. There's this saying that, like, everybody's, like, lowest point, everybody's deepest depth of hell is different from one another. That is, if my lowest point is here, like, that is so much further than I can possibly even attain. That is nuts. How do you even apply for that? I don't know. Be cursed. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god, man. That's too much. That's way too much. There's a form you fill out for the administration privileges. God. God almighty. God almighty. But guys, as per usual, thank you for spending some time with Rex the dog today. We've got a hell of a lot of lurkers in here than we tend to do. We've got a hell of a lot of lurkers in here today. So we're gonna be raiding. Yeah, but I didn't point it out, so we're gonna be raiding out to somebody today with a bit of a more of an inflated gang than we tend to have, but we're gonna be raiding out with a gang. So if anyone has a suggestion, is Martin right? Let's give it a Martin for sure. For sure. Happy to do that. Happy to do that. And yes, we will be back tomorrow. The plan tomorrow is we're probably gonna binge a bunch of Mugenics. We're probably gonna binge a bunch of Mugenics tomorrow, which should be fun. Because I haven't played as much of that game as I'd like to, so I'm honestly pretty hyped for getting back into some more Mugenics. So that should be fun. And yeah, the big stuff's at the end of next week. The end of next week's gonna be big stuff. On Thursday, it's the second year anniversary of my YouTube channel. So on Thursday, it's going to be 2 years posting on youtube.com. Friday's going to be the Pokemon Presents. So we're probably going to see Generation 10. I'm excited about that. Also, what I really like about the Nintendo Directs is they always start exactly when I start streaming, like my intended stream start time. So they do them perfectly for me, which is great. It's because we're teamed up. Because my uncle works at Nintendo. And then on Saturday, dude, we're probably going to be like streaming like, I don't know, freaking like 12 hours or something. We're probably going to go crazy on Saturday. We're going to be playing Resident Evil 9, which I've been, awaiting since Resident Evil 8, So we're going to be doing a lot of Resi 9. We got a bunch of other games that we wanna play that have dropped in February. We've dropped in February. We're gonna be doing a Reanimal co-op run with Arisu, which should be fun. That's from the makers of Little Nightmares, so I'm excited for that. A lot of things I'm excited about. I'm gonna chuck in the old Martin the Floof raid. Let's rock and roll, baby. He is live. Let's freaking go. But thank you again, people who stopped by. Thank you for stopping by. We got a couple of new followers out of it, which we like. We like more people joining the Rex pack. I will catch you around. Probably gonna be some more late streams coming up in the next week as well. Probably going to be some more late streams coming up in the next week as well, because I've got a few free evenings, so I'm probably going to do a few late streams in the next week as well. And after Pokemon Day, we will assess what we're doing in terms of playing Pokemon games. So we might start a Pokemon Gold Nuzlocke, like within the next 2 weeks maybe. Something like that. But thank you again, good people. Peace out. Lots of love as per usual. And bye.